Today we're gonna show you a video. Today it's us versus Colombia at this point. We're trying to give the immigrants back. They won't accept it. Yesterday I did a video, if you want to check it out, of Tom Homan doing an interview with ABC News. And on that interview he stated, the woman asked him, what would you do if they don't accept the immigrants back? He said straight up, they're gonna take them back. Hey, in a discussion, this is how it's going down. Now we see our first country that wants to uprise against the United States by returning their immigrants back to their states, their countries. Tune in.
And Colombia tend to stand off over deportation flights and tariffs that could have raised prices for Americans on coffee and fresh flowers just ahead of Valentine's Day. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is in Miami, where Trump is meeting with Republican lawmakers. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. And this was a tense standoff, a tit for tat between the United States and one of its most important allies in Latin America. But a senior administration official tells me all of it was designed to send a very clear message. Accept these deportation flights or face the consequences.
Facts.
With the U.S. and Colombia on the brink of a trade war over President Donald Trump's deportation flights, overnight the White House announcing an agreement has been reached. For hours, the two allies locked in a tense standoff after Colombia refused to accept two military deportation flights from the U.S., turning them away when the planes were already en route. President Trump responding, vowing to impose 25% tariffs on all Colombian imports, which experts say would have devastated Colombia's economy and raised the price of everything from coffee to crude oil, bananas, and flowers for U.S. consumers just before Valentine's.
Fuck all that. Fuck them flowers. Bananas, cool. We'll just pay more for them. You know what I'm saying? But what you're not going to do is send them into our country, the violent ones, and not take them back. They're nationals of your country. You must take them. They're yours. They're not ours, and we're sending them back. You want to put a tariff on us? That's cool. We're going to put a tariff on you. We're going to fuck with your economy while you're trying to mess up ours. We're just going to try to get it somewhere else or make it ourselves. We have an economy to do that. But Colombia, you don't. We'll mess up your economy if you don't take these people back. So just do what you're supposed to do and take your citizens back to your country. End of discussion.
Valentine's Day. The United States is Colombia's largest trading partner.
If we're their largest trading partner, they shouldn't even question what we're telling them to do. Take them back immediately. There's nothing else that needs to be said. If we're your largest partner, that means without us, certain money doesn't get in your country, certain things don't be traded, then you should just do what we say, because we're your boss. We your daddy. Sorry. End of discussion. These your people. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We send them back. These ain't our people. They're not Americans. They don't belong here. We just send them back. So to even try to deny that, that's crazy. Definitely when we your highest trader. We do more for you than other countries.
And President Gustavo Petro fired back with tariffs of his own, insisting he would only accept migrants deported in civilian aircrafts who were treated with dignity and respect.
Fuck no. This nigga, what he want, a United flight? He want Delta? This the best flight they gonna get. Man. Fuck. They're not getting no better flight than this. Look how big this plane is, bro. This motherfucker huge. This is like Air Force One right here. What do you mean, dignity? I'll give them dignity. I'm gonna put their ass on a Spirit flight. Make their knees buckle before they get off. That's what I'll do. That's a civilian flight for you. These niggas on Air Force One. Send them back. Don't be trying to make no excuses. And I'm going to tell you the truth. This is what really happened. He sent two planes, military planes like this, look like the Air Force One, over to Colombia, tried to drop off these immigrants to them. They said, don't land in our territory. We're not going to fight with you. All right, we're going to do what you tell us to do. We're going to turn this bitch back around. We're going to tell Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, yeah, they playing with us right now, man. Oh, yeah? I'll call you back. Click. And then Mr. Trump pulled out this tweet right here. I was just informed that two repatriations flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed in the land of Colombia. This order has been given by Colombia's socialist president, Gustavo Petro, who is already very unpopular amongst his people. Pedro denies these flights has jeopardized national security and the public safety of the United States. So I have directed my administration to immediately take the following urgent, decisive retaliatory measures immediately. Emergency 25% tariff on all goods coming into the United States. In week one, the tariff 25% will be raised to 50%. Oof, that boy tough. That boy tough. Next, a travel ban and immediate visa revocation of the Colombian government officials and all allies and supporters. Whoa. Travel ban? Take back them visas? That Trump going crazy. Now check it out. Visa sanctions on all party members, family members, and supporters of the Colombian government. Whoa, that's very broad. I don't really even know who that covers. That can cover everybody. That can cover all Colombian citizens in the United States. That will force everybody back to his land. I hope we got resources for that. Enhanced customs and border protection inspections for the Colombian nationals and cargo on national security grounds. So they're going to be searching your people more. They're going to send your people back. They're going to revoke your people's visas. And everybody of the government, they're going to revoke their visas. Travel ban, ain't nobody coming back in here. And we're going to put tariffs on you. IEEPA, Treasury, banking, and financial sanctions to be fully imposed. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds tough. I know they know what it means. Something got to do with the money. Just because you didn't want to accept your people back. These measures are just beginning. We are not allowing Colombian government to violate the legal obligation with regards to the acceptance of the return of the criminals they forced into the United States. You see, this is the thing. I like what Trump is doing. I like that he's stiff-arming these people. I like that he's like, hey, we're not playing these games, man. You're going to take these people back or else no more business with the United States. Straight up. That's how we doing it. No more business with us. You do not come in our country no more. None of your people's welcome. Everybody's getting super searched. No more drugs coming in that we know that are coming in. Extra, you got to pay extra. We're going to double the tariff on you. What you want to do? And I know all the liberals like, what about our bananas? What about our coffee bean? Yeah, we'll find some. We'll get some more. We'll find another distributor and make a deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Colombia ain't the only one with the coffee bean. You get what I'm saying? Everybody down there got it. We just gonna make a deal with somebody else. This is what it is, man. Who cares about that? We're not about to allow these illegal immigrants to stay in our country. What, we gonna send them into our federal jail system? Then they get to still live off our dollar? Getting good service? No. We're gonna send you. They lucky they not in jail. They literally are just being detained and sent back to their country. You feel me? They're just being deported. They're not even being jailed in our country and staying like real Americans would. Maybe they get jailed in their country, but they're not getting jailed in our country. It's up to their president what they want to do with them. Their president can release them again and they'll have freedom. But if you stay in our country, you're gonna be jailed. Plus, we don't want you here, so you gotta go back. So the immigrants really got the good part of the stick. Yes, you came in illegally, but we just caught you and sent you back. Simple as that. You didn't serve no time, no nothing. You just got caught. You waited till your plane flight and you got sent back to your country. Your president, if he feels like we're doing wrong, he can release you easily. But if we find you back here, we got to get you, bro. That's just what it is. It's a game of shark and minnows. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the minnows and we the sharks. We just got to catch you and get you back where you at. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It ain't like we're going to kill you. Unless, you feel me? Unless. But this is crazy how we even having this debate.
The Colombian president referencing this deportation flight to Brazil. Authorities there say some were denied water and access to a bathroom. Overnight, the White House announcing the two sides have reached an agreement, vowing to hold off on those tariffs, but still imposing visa restrictions and halting visa services at the U.S. Embassy until those deportation flights land in Colombia. In a statement, the White House press secretary warning President Trump expects all other nations of the world to fully cooperate in accepting the deportation of their citizens illegally present in the United States.
We don't allow people to enter our country and to dump their prisons into the United States of America anymore.
For the first time in U.S. history, military aircrafts have been used to deport undocumented migrants. Our Martha Raddatz sitting down with Trump's border czar, Tom Homan.
What about those countries that won't take them back?
Oh, they'll take them back.
What do you mean by that?
We got President Trump coming to power. President Trump puts America first.
Homan overseeing a steady increase in ICE.
And I just made a video reaction on that video exactly. And that's exactly what I said. I said, he puts America's first. And as long as you got Tom Homan and Donald Trump, they're working congruently, those people are getting deported because they have the same agenda, they have the same motive, and they're going to get the job done. Straight up. They're going to get sent out, or we're going to force them out, and we're going to penalize their country for not taking them back. What you want to do? You taking your people back.
Arrests, with officials from multiple law enforcement agencies launching a joint operation in Chicago Sunday. Immigration crackdowns now spanning from Atlanta to Los Angeles
Wait, like
and even Omaha.
Hold on now. They out was. That was just Chicago. They funny. They out here with us.
So this morning in a statement, the Colombian government says that it has overcome an impasse with the United States, saying that they plan to send representatives to Washington, D.C. to meet with the Trump administration. But the White House press secretary says if Colombia violates any terms of this agreement, those tariffs are back on, George.
And Rachel, the president, in the words of his people, is flooding the zone with actions, including a move over the weekend to fire the independent inspector generals across the government.
Pause on that, man. I don't even want to hear it. But I'm going to be honest. Just like that. We just going to do it just like that. Anything you deny from us, we're going to put exactly them tariffs back on. You can't bring your people in our country. We're going to total travel ban, bro. You really going to do your people like that, bro? They already don't like you. You feel me? They already don't like you, Mr. Pedro. So why keep doing this to your people? Do what your people want you to do. Don't do what you want to do. Do what your people voted you in office to do. Simple as that. Democrat or Republican, whatever you are. Socialist. Do what your people asked you to do. That's why they put you there. That's why they have you in position. Trump is just doing what we asked him to do. He's doing exactly what we voted him to do. He said he was going to do that day one. Why are we surprised? I'm not. All right. So y'all stay tuned. It's your boy Angelo So Savage. Make sure you comment in the comment section. I want to hear what you got to say about this. Do y'all think that Donald Trump was wrong? Do you think the Colombian president is wrong? I don't know. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, man. Check it out, man. Stay tuned. Peace.